what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Jubelle. So I just second awakened him like, I don't know, half an hour ago. So he is sitting right here. These are the stats again. I've shown the stats in the last video, in the middle game guide video if you didn't see that. But these are the total stats here. And then looking at the runes, we have Nemesis, Focus, and Endure with speed, crit damage, and defense percentage, with these on slot 1, 3, and 5. So, and then the runes or the artifacts are like this. I can try to, I don't know if I have mana. Yeah, I can try to power them up now. Basically what I'm going for here is obviously damage. Not a whole lot of crit rate, but that doesn't bother me too much that the crit rate is only half, because I was able to get pretty good accuracy and very nice resistance on here. So that's very helpful to have that stuff. Obviously, when you're provoking stuff, you do not want to don't want to put a provoke on and then you end up getting, a Lauren, comes in and attack bar reduces you, defense breaks, speed slows, and then it's like you can almost lose an entire turn doing that. Same thing with anything that stuns on skill 1. Like a bulldozer or a tractor, for example, they have the stun on skill 1. So stuff like that can screw you up pretty bad. So you need to have pretty good resistance on there. But yeah, and then yeah, really just the crit rate is kind of what's bothering me. Obviously more HP would be great. His skills are based on max HP damage. So if you guys don't know his skills, I'll just go through them quick. Decreases the chances of receiving a critical hit by 50%, and decreases the cooldown time of each skill when you're attacked. In addition, increases your attack bar by 30% if you get hit with non-critical attacks. The second skill basically provokes, and you could deal damage based with max HP. The first skill basically just breaks defense and does damage according to max HP. So a provoker and defense breaker, and has a very hard time getting crit on. So obviously you do need the resistance once again in there. It is very important to emphasize the resistance you have here. It's the same thing with the light paladin. She's provoking AoE, so she needs definitely more resistance than what I have on her here, but that's just a different example. So we will go into really whatever here. I lost, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I need to get this my Giants team together. It's like 85%, I think, but it's that's not high enough for me. So I don't have any guild stuff to do. So we will do arena for the Jubelle here. I can try an RTA battle too. Some people have been wanting RTA battles, but for now we'll just try the normal setups here. No, I'm good. I want to try to find some sort of decent team. I mean, he's going to move too fast, and I don't know. I can do something like this here. Let's see how this goes. This is really really trying to force Jubelle into a team, but yeah. Okay, I guess we outsped the Wusa by quite a bit. The anti-crit buff is now onto the Jubelle there, and now Wusa cannot do the thing. Hopefully he doesn't strip all these buffs. Okay. So as long as you keep the Wusa provoked, obviously the immunity will not go up, and then you can do whatever debuffs you want here. Obviously the Triton is a bit concerning. You don't really want the Triton to just strip all the buffs. But yeah, I can provoke him now. And basically, I don't know, you can really focus whatever you want at this point. Obviously this team is not optimal. I didn't realize the Wusa was on 0 speed, or otherwise I would not have brought the Bernard in. I would have brought something else in that can deal more damage, but this is just like an ultra tanky team that you're getting a ton of turns, and you have 4 buffs on it, obviously, and you're not going to be taking a whole lot of damage, so you can kill the opponents over time. Okay, so that gets that. We can just go for the Wusa now, because nothing can any longer be revived, and this battle is basically over. Yeah, nothing to nothing to really strip at that point. So, but yeah, most of the time I just cleave stuff. I don't put in all the work to do all this. Jubelle typically I'm using more for like guild content. I really want to get a team running with him and Vigor and Susano, and hopefully that'll work out pretty soon. Actually, like I have the food for Susano. I could actually finish that today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I could do Susano and get that team running. I am farming giants because I want to put the Susano on a Swift set. Obviously, just maximizing the damage output based on his attacks. His attacks are based on attack speed. So if you have just as much attack speed as possible, then that works out well. I'm thinking about putting him on shield too, so that I can run him as the speed lead. Him and Vigor get the benefit of the speed. The Jubelle unfortunately does not, but they'll get the extra speed. The attack power will be it's not attack power up, but it's the leader skill will increase the damage because the damage is based on speed, and it should help Vigor get first turn. He's on Will, and I want to put the Susano on shield. If I could work out a shield Swift set, that'd be really nice. It'd be an anti-illusion team at that point, and then hopefully the Vigor and Jubelle and Susano just have enough damage to take out whatever supporting units were on the team with the illusion. More for guild content, which typically it's going to be a Rang Konamiya illusion or something like I use Bernard Konamiya illusion, but because I don't have a, that's obviously an easy team. I don't have a set or whatever for the stuff and things. I can try different units now. Okay, there's no immunity in the team, so a light paladin would be a good choice here. I can just run that. The resistance lead, I actually enjoy running the resistance lead and just not getting debuffed. He is going to do stuff regardless of resistance, so if he gets first turn, that's a little bit of an issue. And then what do you run here? Probably something fire. We can run Rauk maybe. Rauk. We could just run Bernard Illusion as well. Let's try Bernard Illusion here and see what happens. So I don't know. I don't know if this will actually work out. I don't know if the Jubelle will have any actual impact in the team. But we'll find out. Okay, so provoke. And then get the speed up and then provoke everything, hopefully, here. Awesome. And then might as well just protect myself. She is on Violent, so she can Violent proc out of that stuff, but I'm not typically too worried about that. So we can just do damage at this point. Just do damage. Okay. Awesome, so the tableau is taken care of, and at this point, what do you want to provoke? Probably this thing. Seems pretty annoying. And obviously more attack bar. That's why it's good to provoke too. Not just because you get extra damage off with the second skill or whatever, but the provoke is basically just making sure that the well, if it got resisted, but the provoke is making sure that he is getting hit more, which means that there is a higher opportunity for his attack bar to go up, and then he, can provoke even more. So I'm just getting crowd controlled like crazy. Okay, so we got that up. My Bernard actually isn't skilled up, by the way. Really, I don't there's no real excuse for that. I just haven't had the time to get in and get it done. I need to farm to more desert and get him skilled up at least. I'm probably not going to second awaken him. I might, just because I would like the extra base attack, but I don't know. He definitely needs to be skilled up though for longer fights like this if I am ever intending to do anything like this again with Bernard. So let's do that. And then I don't know that this is possible to... I don't know if it's possible to win at this point. Because nothing's really healing. The Jean heals by 15% of her max HP, I think, or the target's max HP, every time she uses her first skill. But other than that, it might just not be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. Do that. I mean, there's not enough of invincibility in the world to make this happen. I can't imagine the tower is going to keep going off, and it should not really be a winning scenario. The speed. The Lucian was probably just a bad pick to go along with this team. I just figured if he got one turn, I would be able to take out a little more than I did. But, okay. Can provoke. And invincibility. Literally, I just cleave all the time, guys. Like, I don't actually sit here and work this hard for arena wins. Like, I just hit one unit defenses and pretty much call it a day, and I'm happy with just farming my points. We can keep moving here. Maybe she'll violent proc out of it. Okay, and then is that enough? That is enough. 9,000. So when he crits, he can do some damage. I don't know if I'd said it before, but it would make more sense to have HP on slot 6. But I wanted defense on him too, just because he does have good defense to begin with, because he's a defense-based unit. And you can get a bunch of HP just from really whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it's from. I don't know if this goes through. The invincibility is gone anyway. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yes, Jubelle can win in profoundly long arena fights I could have just cleaved. Yeah, I guess he's good for there. I'll test it with some siege defenses here quick. I did this in the middle game video too, but I can test him differently now because he is now second awakened. So this is the team that I'm running now. Susano should be standing here, but we can run something else. So we'll test this with my Bernard, Kona, and Lucian team. Still need to put a slot 6 on my Konamiya, but okay. So basically, the idea is that I would have a Susano here, and he would have shield on him, and then it shields the team. He has 50% innate resistance Susano, and then I got Jubelle's up pretty high anyway. Okay. So my Lucian team should lose now. But the idea is that the shield would stop Lucian from amp magicking into the team, and that like he can still do it, but it wouldn't kill everything. Obviously he didn't have an attack buff there. I'll do one more run here where he does have an attack buff, and then show you guys that. And he needs to get an attack before Vigor gets the anti-crit on, or I mean, he's just not going to crit, and it's a loss. So it is what it is there. I almost wonder how Jubelle would be on like Vampire. Obviously, the issue with the Susano Vigor Jubelle team is that if you bring Wind Bruisers, it becomes more difficult to defend because you've got 2 water elements and a dark element, and there's no healing other than Vigor's second skill. He's not on Violent, he's on, you know, stuff that's going to be dealing damage. He's got crit damage, he's got speed crit damage, defense, and he's not on Vampire, so there's not a whole lot of healing in the team, but it could. I think it'll work out. I have really high hopes for it working out. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. You know, there's definitely going to be more Jubelle Vigor content. Like, these units are like really fun for me to use. Even if they end up making arena battles take way too long, but it's fun it's fun for me to have like a free-to-play like bruiser stuff to use, because a lot of the really good bruisers on the team are locked behind, their 5 stars. So anyway, yeah, that's all for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody next time.